In this lecture, we will discuss about some numerical questions on RC series circuit. So here is the first example. A voltage V is equal to 100 sin 314t is applied to a circuit consisting of a 25 ohm resistor and an 80 microfarad capacitor in series. Determine the peak value of the current, the power factor of the circuit, and the total power consumed. So let's see the solution. Here a resistor and a capacitor is connected in series. So the circuit diagram will be the resistance is 25 ohms and the capacitance is 80 microfarad. The voltage is V, that is the instantaneous value. So you have to find the values. Now the first thing is we can calculate the capacitive reactance of the circuit XC, and we know that the capacitive reactance is 1 upon omega C, or it can be written as 1 upon 2 pi Fc. Here in the question, the V is equal to 100 sin 314t. So here the omega is 314. Therefore, we can write 314 into 80 microfarad should be converted to farad. So multiplied by 10 to the power minus 6. So after solving, the value of Xc will be equal to 39.789 ohms. So this is the value of Xc. So the value of Xc is 39.789 ohms. Next, calculate the impedance of this circuit. As we know, the impedance of a resistive capacitive circuit is square root of R square plus Xc square. So it is 25 square. The resistance is given as 25 ohms and the capacitive reactance we have calculated 39.789 square. So after simplification, the value of the impedance we will get is 47 ohms. That is the impedance of the circuit. Now we have to find the peak value of the current. In the question, we have to find the peak value of the current. That is the maximum current. And we know that in a RC series circuit, the maximum current can be written as V upon Vmax upon impedance of the circuit, where Vmax is 100 and Z we have calculated, that is 47. So it will be 2.128 ampere. So this is the value of the maximum current. Next we have to find the power factor. So this is the answer of the first part. In the question it has been asked to find the maximum or peak current, so this is the value. The second part is the power factor of the circuit, and we know that the power factor of a circuit is cos phi, or it can be also written as the ratio of resistance to impedance. Here we know the resistance is 25 and the impedance we have calculated, that is 47. So after simplification, the power factor will be 0.532 leading. Remember, in case of a resistive capacitive circuit, as we have already seen that the current lead the voltage. Therefore, for a RC series circuit, the power factor will be leading. So it is 0.532 leading power factor. And in the last part of the question, it has been asked to find the power, the total power. Here the total power means the active power, that is P. And we know that the P is Vrms, Irms into cos phi. Here the V is 100 upon root 2 because the maximum voltage is given here and you have to calculate the RMS value. So it will be divided by root 2. Similarly, current we have calculated, that is the maximum current, 2.128. It will be divided by root 2 to get the RMS value. And the power factor we have calculated, that is 0.532. It is 0.532. And after solving, we will get the total power of the circuit will be 56.6 watts. So this is our third answer. In the second example, the voltage applied to a circuit is V is equal to 100 sin 314t plus 30 degree, and the current flowing in the circuit is I is equal to 20 sin 314t plus 60 degree. So determine the circuit elements, power and power factor of the circuit. Here the circuit elements means if it is resistive inductive, then you have to find the value of resistance and inductance, and if it is resistive capacitive circuit, then you have to find the value of resistance and capacitance. Then the power, here we can find all the three types of power, that is the active power, reactive power and apparent power. So let's see the solution. Here, as the voltage and currents are given in instantaneous format, so better we draw the phasor diagram first. Here V is V max sin omega t plus 30 degree. That means the V will be leading the reference line by 30 degree because it is plus 30, and current is I max sin omega t plus 60 degree. So current will lead the reference line by 60 degree. So from the phasor diagram we can see that the angle between voltage and current is 30 degree. So the angle between voltage and current is 30 degree, and here the current lead the voltage by 30 degree. Therefore, the nature of the circuit will be RC type. Because here the current is leading the voltage, that's why it is a RC circuit. And the angle between voltage and current, that is phi, it is equal to 60 minus 30 and it is 30 degree. That is the phase angle or the power factor angle. Now, the impedance of the circuit, it can be written as V max upon I max, where the V max is 100 and the I max is 20. So it will be 5 ohms. That is the impedance of the circuit. Now from the impedance triangle, we know that the resistance can be written as Z cos phi. So Z is 5 and cos 30 degree. So the value of the R will be 4.33 ohms. Similarly, the capacitive reactance, as the circuit is RC type, then the reactance will be capacitive in nature. So Xc will be equal to Z sine phi, and it will be 5 sine 30 degree. So it is 2.5 ohms. Now the power factor, as we already calculate the phase angle 30 degree, therefore the power factor is cos phi, that is cos 30 degree. So it will be 0.866 leading. As the circuit is resistive capacitive, where the current lead the voltage, therefore the power factor will be leading. Now first find the before calculating the powers, because in the question it has been asked to find the circuit elements that we have calculated here. This is the R and this is the Xc. Now we have to find the power and power factor. Power factor we have calculated. Power factor is 0.866 leading, and then the powers. So before calculating the power, first of all find the RMS voltage and RMS current. So RMS voltage will be Vmax upon root 2. So it is 100 upon root 2, and that will be 70.71 volt. And similarly the RMS current will be Imax upon root 2. So here it is 20 upon root 2, and it will be 14.14 ampere. Now the active power P is VI cos phi. So V is 70.71, I is 14.14. Here we have to use the RMS voltage, RMS current, and cos 30 degree. So after solving, the value will be 866 watts. This is our active power. The reactive power is VI sin phi. So 70.71 into 14.14 into sin 30 degree. So if we simplify this, we will get 50 volt ampere reactive var, and the apparent power S, it is V into I. So 70.71 into 14.14, and after simplification the value will be 1000 VA. So these are the powers. This is the active power, it is the reactive power, and this is the apparent power. Here it is the power factor. In this question, it has been asked to find the circuit elements. Here I have calculated the resistance, that is 4.33 ohms, and the capacitive reactance, that is 2.5 ohms. Now find the value of capacitance from the capacitive reactance. As we know that the Xc can be written as 1 upon omega c, and here the value is 2.5. Xc is equal to 1 upon omega c, and that is 2.5. Therefore C C can be written as 1 upon 2.5 into omega. In this question, the omega is 314. So after solving, we will get 1273.9 into 10 to the power minus 6 farad. So finally, the value of C is 1273.9 microfarad. And we have already calculated the resistance of the circuit, and it was 4.33 ohms. So these are the circuit elements. There is a third example. A metal filament lamp rated at 750 watt 100 volt is to be connected in series with a capacitor across a 230 volt 50 Hz supply. So calculate the value of the capacitance required. So here the rating of the lamp is 750 watt 100 volt and the supply voltage is 230 volt. That means the value of the capacitance should be such that the extra voltage should drop across the capacitance. So here the circuit is RC type. The filament lamp means the pure resistive part, and the voltage across it will be 100 volt. It is 750 watt bulb. This is the capacitance, and let's say the voltage drop across the capacitance is Vc. The supply voltage is 230 volt 50 Hz. So as it is a series circuit, then the same current will flow through the lamp as well as through the capacitor. So first of all, we will find the value of the current. As we know that the lamp or the bulb is a purely resistive circuit element. Therefore, the power consumed by the lamp should be represented in the form of P is equal to V into I, where the active power is 750 watt. The voltage across the bulb should be 100. It is given. So we can find the value of current. So here the current will be 7.5 ampere. So this is the current that will be flowing through the bulb as well as through the capacitor because they are connected in series. Now if we apply the KVL in this circuit, then we have already seen that the voltage, supply voltage, can be written as square root of VR square plus VC square. That we have already defined. Therefore, Vc can be written as square root of V square minus VR square, where V is the supply voltage and that is 230 volt, and VR is the voltage across a lamp, that is 100. So we'll get the value of Vc, and it will be 207 volts. That will be the voltage drop across the capacitor. Now the Vc is also I into Xc. So from there we can find the value of Xc, that is Vc upon I. It is 207 upon the current is 7.5 and the value will be 27.6 ohms. Now the value of Xc can be written as 1 upon 2 pi Fc. This is equal to 27.6. Therefore, C can be written as 1 upon 2 pi into F, that is 50 given in the question, and 27.6. And after solving, we'll get the value of C is equal to 115.33 into 10 to the power minus 6 farad. So finally, the value of C can be written as 115.33 microfarad. So this is the answer. So the value of the capacitor to be connected in series with the lamp, its capacitance value should be 115.33 microfarad. Example number 4. A voltage V is equal to 100 sin 314t minus 30 degree is applied to a circuit having resistance 20 ohms in series with capacitance 100 microfarad. Obtain the expression for instantaneous current, the RMS value of the current, and the power in the circuit. Power means the active power. So let's see the solution. Here the value of omega is 314 radian per second. That we can find from the expression of the voltage. So the capacitive reactance can be written as 1 upon omega C. So it will be 1 upon 314 into capacitance, that is 100 microfarad. It should be converted to farad. After simplification, the value will be 31.85 ohms. So this is the value of the capacitance. Next, find the impedance Z. Square root of R square plus Xc square. So it will be 20 square plus 31.85 square. The value will be 37.61 ohms. Now the maximum current I max, it should be V max upon Z. V max here is 100 and Z is 37.61. So the current will be 2.66 ampere. Now we can find the power factor. The power factor is cos phi and it is also the ratio of resistance to impedance. The resistance is here 20 and the impedance is 37.61. So the value will be 0.532 leading. As it is the resistive capacitive circuit, so the current lead the voltage, therefore the power factor will be leading. From there, now we can find the phase angle. We can calculate the phase angle and that will be cos inverse 0.532. So here the angle will be 57.86 degree. Remember one thing, the phase angle means the angle between voltage and current. So now if we want to draw the phasor diagram, in the question the voltage given was V equal to 100 sin 314t minus 30 degree. That means the voltage phasor will be lagging the reference line by 30 degree. So the voltage will be lagging the reference line by 30 degree. And the current should be such that the angle between voltage and current should be 57.86 degree. So as it is a resistive capacitive circuit, therefore current should lead the voltage. So current will be somewhere in the first quadrant. So this angle between voltage and current, this angle should be 57.86 degree. This is the angle between the voltage and current. So we can find the current, the angle of the current with respect to the reference line. So it should be 57.86 minus 30. Therefore, the phase angle of the current will be should be 57.86 minus 30. So it will be 27.86 degree. That is the phase angle of the current. Now we can write the expression of the instantaneous current. The I is I max sin omega t plus minus theta. So the current will be, the maximum current we have calculated 2.66. So it will be 2.66 sin, the omega should be same, so it will be 314t, and the angle should be positive because the current is in the first quadrant. Therefore the angle should be plus 27.86 degree. So this is the expression of the instantaneous current. This is the expression of the instantaneous current. In the question, it has been also asked to find the RMS value of the current. So as we know, the RMS current is maximum current upon root 2. So it is 2.66 upon root 2. That is 1.881 ampere. So the RMS current here is 1.881 ampere. So this is the value of the RMS current. And finally the power. So here we can use the power formula as I square R. The RMS current is 1.881, so square of the current into the resistance. The resistance is 20. So finally the power will be 70.76 watts. So this is the power in this circuit. Thank you.